Hey there. If you're a dog owner in Charlotte, you already know what an awesome city this is for you and your pup. But you also know it has its quirks, right? Today, we're going to walk through how to find the perfect dog training partner so you both can really enjoy everything the Queen City has to offer. I mean, this is it, right? This is life with a dog here. One minute you're having a nice, quiet walk, and the next you're trying to navigate a crowded patio in Noda or dodging one of those scooters that just appear out of nowhere in South End. And yeah, those are the moments where having good training really pays off. And let's be real, the goal here isn't just to have your dog do a perfect sit inside your house. It's about having a buddy who's confident and calm out in the real world, someone who can handle the hustle of the city and just enjoy being out and about with you. Okay, so where do you even start? Well, before you jump on Google and start looking up trainers, the first step is actually to pause and figure out what you need. Getting clear on your goals from the get-go is going to make this whole process so much easier. So just take a second. What are the big things for you? You know, the one or two behaviors that, if they got better, would make a huge difference in your day-to-day life. Is it the leash pulling? Is it the chaos when someone rings the doorbell? Pinpointing that is key. And chances are, whatever you're dealing with is on this list. These are all super common goals, from brand new puppy training to tackling bigger things like reactivity or separation anxiety. Whatever it is, just knowing what you're aiming for is the first step. All right, so once you know what you need to work on, the next question is, how are you going to do it? Because the right format really depends on your dog, but also on you, your schedule, your lifestyle, and of course, your budget. And they're really built for different things. You know, group classes can be great, they're usually more affordable, and they're perfect for socializing a puppy. But if your biggest headache is something that happens at home, like barking at the mail carrier or pulling on your own street, well, that's where in-home training can be a huge help because it's customized right to your environment. So you've got your goals, you've thought about the format. Now, how do you find a good, qualified person? It's a bit tricky because the dog training world isn't regulated, but there are definitely some key things you can look for. Okay, this one is really important. You want to look for trainers who use positive reinforcement. Basically, that means they use treats, praise, or toys to reward the behaviors you want to see. Instead of punishing the bad stuff, you're teaching your dog what to do instead. This approach builds confidence, and that is exactly what you need for a dog living in a busy city. So what about certifications? People ask this all the time. I mean, technically, anyone can print up some business cards and call themselves a dog trainer. So do those letters after their name actually mean anything? Yes, they absolutely do. Look, they're not required by law, but a certification tells you that a trainer has put in the work. They've studied, they've passed tests, and they've agreed to a code of ethics. It's a pretty solid sign that you're dealing with a dedicated professional. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty for Charlotte specifically. We'll talk about what this stuff costs around here and some of the local rules that are good to know. It just helps you plan everything out. So here's a rough idea of what you can expect to pay for training in the Charlotte area. As you can see, group classes are going to be your most budget-friendly route. On the other end, you have board and train programs, which are a much bigger investment. Just seeing the numbers can help you figure out what makes sense for you and your budget. And for local rules, here are the big three to keep in mind. First, Mecklenburg County has a leash law. So unless you're at a dog park or on your own property, your dog needs to be on a leash. Simple as that. Second, a current rabies vaccine isn't just a good idea, it's state law. And third, especially if you're in an apartment or a dense neighborhood, just be mindful of nuisance barking. It helps keep everyone happy. Okay, so you know your goals, you've thought about the format, you've got the local info down. Now for the fun part. Actually talking to some trainers. And here are 5 great questions to have in your back pocket. That first one is so telling. Listen for words like confidence and making the dog feel safe. You don't want someone who's just going to force your dog into a situation they can't handle. And I love that fourth question about Charlotte's specific challenges. It shows them you're serious about real-world results. And hey, don't be shy about asking to watch a class. It's the best way to get a feel for their style. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about, right? It's about being able to enjoy a calm walk on the greenway or have friends over without all the drama. It's about having a confident, happy companion you can share your life with. Finding the right training partner is really the first big step toward that, and it's totally worth it. Good luck with your search.